Hi, this is Bruce, and today we're going to look at how to create transitions, CSS3 transitions, in order to animate elements on our page. So let's get started. So you can see here I'm in Visual Studio Code, and I'm in my Web 2 folder, and I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to call it transitions.html, and then we'll get started by typing bang or exclamation point and then tab, and that'll give us a basic HTML structure. I'm going to change the title to transitions. And then we'll add a header, and inside that header we'll add a nav. And we'll add, I guess, 3 links for now. And we'll make the first link just link back to my home page. We'll make the second link back to Micromedia. And the third page I'm not sure, we'll just leave this kind of blank for now. Then I'm going to create a main section. And inside that main section, I'm going to add another section and an H4 plus a paragraph. So in the H4, we can just do animation, transitions, and then I've got a couple of CSS files here, so you can see I've got this styles reset. Let's just open that up for a second. And essentially it just kind of resets the styles so that it makes the page more consistent across different browsers. So let's link that up. So it's in the CSS subfolder, and we're going to do styles reset, and you can see it's already there. And then I'm going to, let's make a new one, and I'm just going to call it transitions.css. So we can see that's also inside my CSS subfolder, which is inside my Web 2. And so we're going to link that up now. Let's just get it started here. So right, and then the slash asterisk is a comment. So this is like commenting out in HTML or JavaScript. So we'll save that, and we'll link this one up. So again, it's in the CSS subfolder, and it's transitions.css. So let's upload that, and upload this, and make sure this is uploaded, although I'm pretty sure it is. And then if we go here and type in transitions.html, we should see the page. Right. So you can see with the reset, I've got kind of a background color. I've got a fixed header. I've got a main section. I don't know how to spell transitions. It's going to be the death of me. Transitions. There we go. And I'll re-upload that. Yay! Okay. So now let me add a link in here. And we'll just write, let's get started. And so you can see I've got some styling so that our link changes from blue to orange. And as we hover over it, it just changes immediately right away. So let's make this a little bit more attractive by adding a transition. So on link, I'm going to add transition, color, and I'll put it for 1 second for now so we can see how that looks. and but normally I would do it much more quickly than that. So now you can see, as it changes, instead of just changing immediately, there's a 1 second transition between the two colors. So let's put this back to half a second. And then I think this is a much more kind of reasonable duration for the animation. Okay, so now that we've got a transition on our link, let's add an image and put a transition or animate that image. So I'm going to come here, let's wrap this link in a paragraph. So we have a block element, not a inline block. And then we can add an image and images, and we'll add the HTML5 image here that I've got already in my images folder. And let's make sure that we upload that. And also let's make sure that we upload the actual image. Now we'll flip over here to our CSS and we'll add a selector for the image. And we'll set the opacity of the image to 25% or 0.25. And then we'll set it to transition on the opacity property. And we'll set it to half a second, but we'll use milliseconds this time. So 500 milliseconds is the same thing as 0.5 seconds. And now we'll create a pseudo element so that when we hover over top of the image, then this style will get applied. So we're just going to set the opacity to 100% or to 1. So we'll save that, we'll upload it, come back to here and refresh. And now you can see when we hover over top of the HTML element or the HTML image, it will change from 0.25 opacity to 100% opacity. Right? This is a great way of letting people on your page know that this is a clickable element or it's an interactive element. I will make these files available to you online, and I'll see you in the next video where I give you a challenge.